Hi there, welcome to this week's Thrive in 5, a tip I can impart to you in 5 minutes or less that you can think about, enact or put into action in 5 minutes or less. Now, very recently I talked about how to get unstuck, and I talked about focusing on one single thing and just isolating that, doing that on a consistent basis and then building from there. And I want to follow up on that kind of theme, but borrow from a conversation I had last week actually. So Bridget, if you're watching, thank you. And that's about decisional fatigue. And when you find that you've got a lot of decisions to make, as many of us have, whether they're personal, professional decisions, in our business life or back at home, or all of it, it can sometimes be very overwhelming, and that overwhelm can stop us from making any progress with our goals or even maintaining a consistent health, fitness and wellbeing routine. So isolate one thing again that you can minimise the decision making around. So one example would be food. Have the same meal in the evenings or the same meal at lunch just for a while, just to strip out some of the decisions that you need to make on a daily basis. And that can be quite effective, not only for getting you out of that overwhelmed state, but also just minimising the stress you're under, because you are making fewer decisions, fewer things that you need to concern yourself with. And I know it sounds very much like a first world problem, well, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? But actually, you could spend 15 minutes thinking about that and 40 minutes going out to buy the ingredients. So there is an element of planning and preparation, but actually, if you could just simplify that, at least for one meal a day, if we're taking food as an example, that could buy you quite a lot of time and a bit more headspace back. So that's it, simple little concepts. Takeaway from this video is to think about what is the one thing in your life which you could make simpler. Steve Jobs very famously wore the same clothes every single day, or the same version of clothes, different items, simply because he didn't want to have to make a decision about what he wore. He wanted to get in and make the big decisions that helped him to fulfill his purpose. So simplify one area of your life. I hope you get on well with it. Give us the feedback, let us know how you're getting on, and all the best for now.